Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. As you enter the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. I see people rolling in the chat. What's good with you? Peace, peace. Also, put a 1 in the chat if there's no lagging, if everything is clear. Okay, everything is good. I see y'all rolling in pretty quick. How y'all doing this afternoon? See the real Derek Jackson in here. Yeah. Okay, no lagging. We good to go. Y'all know we've been having a lot of technical difficulties with these streams. Uh, Today, man, you know, nothing ceases to amaze me in this day and age. Nothing really catches me off guard in this spiritual warfare. Nothing really surprises me. In this video, I want to talk about why I personally choose to roll solo. It's just too much envy out here. You know, there's too many people out here who lack integrity. I mean, they have zero integrity. They have no respect for themselves. They don't have no respect for anybody else. They don't have any rules and regulations or code of conduct that they live by. They don't have any ethics. And it's like, when you're an individual who have ascended to a new dimension, a new level in spirituality, when you have growth and development, you know, you hold yourself to high standards. You know, you expect the best out of people a lot of the times. You expect people to have the same integrity that you got. You know, you expect people to carry themselves a certain way, and you expect people to deal righteously. But unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. When you speak the truth, you put a target on your back. You got a lot of brothers and sisters right now within the conscious community arguing about who's a real targeted individual, who's an agent, who's this and who's that. The real is not going to debate or argue nothing like that, because they have nothing to gain from that. They have nothing to gain for claiming to be a TI or a targeted individual. You know, the bottom line is this. When you speak the truth, you put a target on your back. But here's the unfortunate part. The people who target you the most is your own damn people. The people who target you the most are your own people, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to be responding to a scoffer, to a young man with little to no integrity, a brother that I knew for a number of years, a hater, somebody who's jealous, somebody who's envious, somebody who is clearly being used by the enemy. Satan is using this brother, and I know that, but he must be corrected. Because listen, as men out here, we got to begin to hold men accountable for their actions. I will be a total hypocrite if I hold women accountable for their actions here on this channel, but then when a man trespasses, when a man is a scoffer, when a man is coming at me sideways, I don't correct the brother. That will be hypocritical. As men, I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about followers. I don't care about none of that. I knew this brother personally, and he took a grand opportunity to go online and be disrespectful. So I'm responding. Now, for those who don't know what I'm speaking about, excuse me, if you check my community section, you'll see what I'm talking about. A brother had some choice words about me that I knew. He didn't come to me about how he felt. He took directly to social media, and I went to his comment section. He deleted my comments several times because he knows he's guilty and he knows he's lying and being a scoffer. But I want to respond to what he's saying because listen, as of late, I've been using everything that happens in my life as a teaching point, and because it's a learning experience for myself as well. And I'm taking it as an opportunity for others to gain some understanding behind these scenarios and these situations. Because listen, You got to stop trusting people. You got to stop showing love to people. You got to stop helping people in this day and age, because the love of many have waxed cold. And regardless of your intentions, these demonic workers of iniquity, they are going to target you. They're going to create smear campaigns against you. They're going to lie. They're going to manipulate. They're going to try to turn others against you. And that's part of the whole program. And it's ironic because these brothers like to debate on who an agent is. This person's an agent. That person's an agent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, an agent is a brother or sister who causes division in the community, causes chaos, turn one against the other, causes problems. That's an agent. You understand? But I'm going to play this audio as soon as we get some silence here. You know, I am outdoors, so I apologize in advance for any background noise you may experience. I got to go against the elements here. Any music you may hear outdoors, I don't own the rights to it. It's just background music. But yeah, we got to get into the nitty gritty, because this is a real issue, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real issue in our community. Now, mind you, before I play this, this is a brother I supported, a brother I showed love to, a brother that I commended, a brother that, you know, I actually built with several times, all right? I want you to hear this demon come out of this brother, because this is spiritual warfare right now, and the wheat and the tare being divided. I want y'all to listen. Hopefully y'all can hear this audio pretty good. Here it goes.
Imitating the targeted individual life that they not living. Philly in, and we about
put
to
a one in the chat if y'all can hear the audio.
These motherfucking agents today, man. It was good. They trying not to let my brother in. Let's see if we'll load him in.
We good?
All right, yeah. They stay trying to.
So he brung another brother in on his stream, all right? And for those who don't know who I'm speaking about, I think he goes by the name of Knowledge of Self now. Matter of fact, let me see. True Knowledge of Self, Rebel of the Most High. That's what he calls himself. All right, I want y'all to listen to this here.
Come in my lines, bro.
Yo, it's kind of bright out here, so I can't see y'all because of my screen. But
don't worry about it.
All right.
I can see you clear, brother. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
So yeah, man, this another PA connection. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you how it is in PA. Like the energy is, some people can be demonic out here, but you know what I'm saying, there are some people that show love out here. But all right, so we about to go in on these agents, man. How do you feel, bro, about like people that imitate the targeted individual, like people that pretend to be TIs but know damn well they're not dealing with the persecution, they're not getting their tires popped? You feel me?
They paying homage. Like really being a targeted individual, man. I'm gonna stop saying targeted individual. I'm gonna just say chosen person.
Now the brother said, I'm gonna stop saying targeted individual. I'm gonna start saying chosen person, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone who's been following my channel for a while now, you know that I'm one of the first individuals who actually begin to empower targeted individuals. You know, myself and a couple of others, we were the first ones that was actually speaking on empowering ourselves instead of remaining targeted. We actually started saying chosen or empowered individuals. So I'm glad that the brother that he brung on didn't want to call himself a targeted individual. He wanted to call himself, chosen, which is good. I'm glad that brother understood that. But let's go ahead.
Using that word.
I'm gonna just say chosen, right? They paying homage because at the end of the day they want to be you. They want to be everything that you is. You feel what I'm saying? This is why you should never doubt yourself. Never feel depressed about it, because it's a compliment. It's an underhand compliment, because they know how strong you is. They know how many. I don't know if you seen that app I showed you. Still,
yeah. I seen that.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's in this program. You feel what I'm saying? And they know. You going against a whole army. They want to be you, man. They ain't gonna tell you that. You got some people that's gonna keep it real with you and tell you, you know, like stay strong. You got perps that would just say stay strong out of nowhere, like just say
stay safe.
Yeah, like they would tell you because they paying homage, man. They want to be like you, man.
When they tell me to stay safe, I say I don't stay safe. I stay dangerous. Safe's crack.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't stay safe, nigga, because if I'm safe, that means I can get cracked. So you gotta stay dangerous when you're in a warfare with demons. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people on the YouTube that I can call out, you know, single-handedly that are straight up perps and agents. One of the brothers I had on my live, I took him off, the dude New Breed. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I ain't got nothing against the dude. I just don't see him as a PI. I don't like, because there's a certain...
All right, now, initially, this is what a coward does, right? Says, I don't have nothing against him, but I don't see him as a TI. Now, that's called throwing stones and hiding your hand. That's called throwing stones and hiding your hand. You say, I don't have a problem with somebody, but this. Just like people say, no disrespect, and then they'll say something disrespectful. It's cowardice. He's showing his colors right now. Now, when it comes to a TI, that is not something that you argue and debate over. That is a very low-level conversation, ladies and gentlemen, to argue or not if you are a targeted individual or not, especially when I got brothers and sisters in my inner circle from here to overseas who have been around me in certain situations and certain scenarios. So I ain't got to prove a damn thing. I got an inner circle. And listen, and I'm not the only one in my inner circle who are going through these things that we're going through. So that's low level. And also, we living in a time where we're becoming so empowered that the powers that be, or the so-called powers that be, are terrified of us because we're lifting the veil and understanding that we really are empowered under the Most High. And when it comes to a person being targeted, listen, all our people are being targeted right now. To waste your time on that low-level debate or conversation is ridiculous. Our elderly are being targeted, and these hospitals being isolated. Our women are being targeted by the media. Our women are being targeted by these sex predators who are sex trafficking our women. You understand? So this is low-level, bottom of the barrel type conversations they having off break. But let's go.
Energy that TI speak with is a certain energy that a targeted individual speaks with. You can hear the passion in their voice. You can see the passion in their eyes. You can see the frustration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see red car right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
So basically this brother is saying, because I don't articulate in a manner that appeals to him, I'm not a TI. If that's your opinion, that's fine, brother. But why take that to social media? You have the right to your opinion, but you don't have the right to be disrespectful to a brother who caused you no offense.
A lot of these dudes, they not speaking with that passion. Because think about it. It doesn't matter how conscious or spiritual you are. If you're getting targeted enough, will you snap?
Now, this brother done called me an agent. This brother done said I'm not a TI. And all of this is based on the fact he don't like the way I articulate myself. He don't see something in my eyes. Why is this man gazing into my eyes looking for something? He don't see something that he think that I should be displaying. This is madness.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for niggas to be calm all the time, like, to me, that's a red flag. And that's why I took the video.
He said for brothers to be calm all the time, that's a red flag. Listen, if you have trust in the Heavenly Father, in the Most High God, and you understand that this is a spiritual war, then you are supposed to be calm. Though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you ain't supposed to fear no evil. That's what the scriptures tell you. Once you understand the full spectrum, once you understand that the Most High created light and dark, and the darkness is only used to chastise you, then you understand that you have nothing to fear. You understand that everything that happens to you is just to critique your character. You get it from a spiritual vantage point, not a carnal vantage point. Because brothers are not going off and going crazy, then you think that means them brothers aren't going through anything? That goes to show men with low integrity, they are focused and honed in on other brothers too damn much. That's the problem. You're focused and you're honed in on another man too much. You don't know what another person is going through behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in secrecy. See, men of the Most High, we pray in secrecy to deal with our problems. We try our best not to let it spill over unless it has to. That's just the facts. Low level. But listen here, y'all gotta hear this clown. And then, you know, I'm gonna go to some scriptures after this, because listen, this gonna be a righteous rebuke. Because this brother right here should be ashamed of himself to dishonor and disrespect and betray a brother who showed him love for no reason.
Off that I did with New Breed. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through his channel and I'm like, no, you just studying me, nigga. Like, you said out your own mouth. You said you wouldn't even know what targeted individual was if it wasn't for me. So you said it out your own mouth that you stole my my info and information on it.
All right, see, that's a straight up lie, ladies and gentlemen. What I told this brother, and I said publicly, and you can go back and find the video when I said it. What I said was the terminology targeted individuals. I heard it first on one of his videos. I was already experiencing gang stalking, but I did not know what it was. So what I did with the terminology is I ran it through the scriptures and I measured it through the barometer of the holy text. I took the terminology targeted individuals and I empowered it. I ran it through the text. I ran it through the scriptures. I made it what it's supposed to be. I showed it through the Bible. I taught it that way. And while I was going through what I was going through and learning and going through my situations, I was being empowered as well as those who was watching, opposed to holding people to a low standard, opposed to being a slave to this system, because that's how they enslave you through gang stalking. When you get trapped on what they're doing, opposed to what the Most High is going to pull you out of. That's how you get trapped in it. And it's through the Most High's grace that a lot of these situations I've overcame, and some things I'm still going through. And a lot of brothers and sisters who follow me on Patreon, I've shared testimonies with y'all, and you can see some of these things firsthand.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot of these YouTube niggas, they just do live so they can get more views. You know what I'm saying? And they're not really going through it. They're just doing a live and speaking about it. But they not
Exactly.
Now that's just hypocritical. He said a lot of these brothers are doing lives just to get views. What the hell is he doing a live for right now? He doing a live stream with this brother to do what? To get views. Anybody who makes a video wants their videos to be seen. This dude is a total hypocrite. Lost.
You know what I'm saying?
And you see,
Yeah.
and you see, I listen to a lot of people, man, on YouTube that talk about it.
Hey,
And, you know,
let the crowd see you, bro, because you know what I'm saying, they gotta see you. They gotta see your vibration. You know what I'm saying? I see the person.
yeah.
They want to see your vibes, bro. The audience want to see you.
I had watched a lot of videos, a lot of YouTubers that talk about it, you know. But this is the thing. There's a difference between being out here in the field and experiencing it than somebody who did their research about it and actually trying to educate you on, because ain't nobody can tell it better than the person that's going through it. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And I can tell you that, you know what I mean, every day is a war. Every day is a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle for your mind. So therefore, only the Most High it's only because of the Most High that, you know, I'm staying strong and I'm able to come.
I will give this brother credit that he brung on, because the brother is trying to divert the conversation somewhat. He's trying to actually make people aware of gang stalking, make people aware of what's going on with targeted individuals. But I'm going to show you the demon that's in this brother. I'm going to show you the demon that's in knowledge of self. How he keeps trying to drag the conversation and be divisive and cause mischief. Let me show you the demon that comes out of him. Because the brother is trying to kind of, veer away from what he's talking about, and have a live stream with no drama. You know what I mean? But listen up.
Myself down, because best believe if he left it to me, he gave me the power, man, these people wouldn't be out here right now. They wouldn't be out here right now. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, let me tell you something. If I could have it my way, niggas would be dead right now. Like,
and a lot of you not. And
I just want to clarify that. Like, I ain't no sucker ass nigga. I used to live that type of life. Like, I done been in situations where it's me and a couple dudes, you know what I'm saying, about to get on some gangster shit, This was back in high school when I was young and stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I done been in them situations where we fought niggas at parties. You know
exactly.
Like, I done did that stupid ass shit.
And you from Philly, so you had to know how to fight. You had to. I mean, if you wasn't.
Man, these guys are real tough, right? No disrespect to the other brother, I don't know him, but I'm going to enlighten him as well. A man ain't got to talk about what he capable of, what he can do. That he about that life. Listen, brother, if you about that life, you will go directly to a man that you offended by, that you have an offense with. You'll go directly to that man and say, listen, brother, I got this issue with you. A lot of these dudes are internet gangsters. Everybody want to be a gangster now. All online. See, I'm about that life. In high school, I was squatted up. I was fighting dudes. These are the same ones when you see them face to face. And they gotta face you like a man. These are the same ones that cower. They've been breaking fold. Cowardice brothers. Yellow belly.
And clicked up. You had to know how to throw them hands.
I'm not from Philly, but I've been out here for a very long. I've been in PA for a long time, so I'm basically still like a PA nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm originally from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same shit everywhere you go.
It's the same shit.
Same shit. But now I identify myself with PA too, though, because I've been out here for. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say something. It don't matter where the hell you from. It's about what you about and where you going. These dudes, these people be so low level, bruh, that they think a state that they dwelled in that don't even belong to them defines their character. Listen, growing up in the streets don't give you integrity. It don't give you righteousness in the Most High. How you gonna mix the two? Growing up in certain areas don't necessarily give you courage or gumption or gall or fortitude. And I see my man Derek Jackson in here talking about DC. Facts. We all come from treacherous cities. We all come from certain towns and areas. I look at it like this. If you can survive DC, you can survive Chicago, you can survive Philadelphia, you can survive any slum. They all the same. The same thing goes on in all these places. This don't define nothing. This don't put no fear in nobody's heart because you from somewhere. Listen carefully.
You know what it is out here too. It ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they be faking like they TIs. But a lot of these niggas, they
Now, what does a man have to gain for faking to be a TI? What do a man have to gain from that? Faking to go through certain situations. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a brother that I shared personal testimony with. I told this brother certain scenarios that happened. So the betrayal is it's surprising. I told this brother about the car break-ins, the noise campaigns, people putting bodily fluids around my home. I had discussions with this brother. I did numerous videos with this brother. This is a brother I shared some of my pain with, man. And this is what he go and do. For what? For what? For clout? For acceptance? Trying to convince another brother. And this is what gang stalkers do. If you want to talk about gang stalkers, they go try to, make others think a certain way about you. This other brother don't even know me. You know? And this is something that he's got to be rebuked. I know a lot of brothers and sisters was like, Bree, don't even say nothing. Don't give them your energy. Don't do this. No, men got to be held accountable for their actions. If you're a grown man and I'm a grown man, let's deal with this like men. You said my name, and now here we go. You got me. You wanted attention. Now you got it.
This is what they do. They study the real TIs and then make repeat videos.
He says they study the real TIs and then they make repeat videos. Now, have you ever seen New Breed running down the street, looking paranoid, talking about the Dougal brothers are after me. The Dougal brothers are coming. Look at this person. That's a gang stalker. That's a gang stalker. This a gang stalker. That's a gang stalker. If my memory bodes me correctly, I'm the one that told brothers to stop doing that because they're going to use that against you to make you seem psychologically disturbed. And that's what he does on his channel. I warned him personally, man to man. I told this man to man, brother, you need to be careful with walking in certain areas and having your camera out and saying certain things on camera, because what these gang stalkers would do, what these perpetrators would do, is they'll use that to actually commit you. I've heard a lot of stories of brothers and sisters that were committed because of doing this. I'm talking about showing people following them in the grocery store, saying, you know, people are doing this and doing that. I've seen people get snatched up and put in St. Eve's, mental institutions for that. So I was warning brothers and sisters to stop doing that. I've never duplicated that behavior, ladies and gentlemen. I never duplicated that behavior because I know that it has backlash. But listen to him.
And impersonated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, when you're not living a certain lifestyle, you can't act it. You know what I'm saying? You can't act what you're not living. So let me ask you a question. Who do you feel is agents? And you can say their names, nigga. Fuck them.
Now you see him? You see him? The brother's trying to make people aware of what's going on with the program. This dude is sitting here trying to sow discord. Man, you could talk about who agents. Let's get some drama going. Let's get some mischief going. He's trying to get the brother to call other YouTubers' names out. He's trying to get this brother to talk about other people. Instead of making the people aware, teaching the people, healing the people who are going through these situations, getting people to, you know, come to the Most High, come to the truth, because that's where our salvation lies, not in dwelling in this low-level nonsense.
Like the niggas that you watch, who you think is an agent?
I'm gonna be real with you.
This dude sound like a girl. Now, this is the definition of an effeminate man. This guy is effeminate, ladies and gentlemen. You could talk about, you know, who's an agent. Come on, say their names. This is woman tendencies. Female behavior. And I hate to say female behavior because, you know, a lot of women don't do this no more. Not women in the truth. He claims to be in the truth, right? He claims to be in the truth. I don't know too many people who in the truth who do this right here. This low-level gossip, chatty patty, this sissy stuff, little girl stuff, little girl behavior. That's what you're seeing right now out of our men. They're supposed to be men. And as I said before, no disrespect to the other brother, because so far I haven't seen him do nothing that was too out of the ordinary. You know, he's just kind of trying to enlighten the people. But listen up.
I had all the agents, all the people that I felt like they was agents, I had cut them off. I don't even watch them no more.
Yeah.
I don't watch them no more. You feel me? The ones I'm subscribed to is real TIs that I watch. You know what I mean?
See, I can respect that. If he thinks some brothers are out here perpetrating and he don't want to watch them, that's cool. He didn't even call no names. He said, look, I don't even, you know, people I thought are perps, I don't watch them. So he's symbolically telling the brother, look, you know, why you bringing up other brothers? Just don't watch them. Don't deal with them.
I don't watch them guys that just be talking about it no more, because you ain't getting nothing that you already experienced. You feel me? You can learn something from someone that's going through it, how their energy is, how they carry themselves. You feel me? Because if you're not going through it, it's not going to change who you are. You a person still part of the matrix talking about something, but you know, this whole situation, it changed who you are, it changed how you carry yourself, man.
Right.
You ain't gonna live the same life that you used to live. You got people talking about it, but they still live in the matrix way. How you gonna talk about the real shit, but you still living in the matrix?
You know how I could tell niggas are not real TIs, because for one, a real TI don't got a lot of friends. And I be seeing
They don't, bro.
I be seeing these niggas pictures, they be having mad friends with them, and like, nigga, how the fuck is you a TI but you got so many friends, nigga? Like, fuck it.
Yo, not to cut you off, right? Don't you know that a lot of perks, they be having like Dodge Chargers and they be riding around Mustangs a lot?
Yeah.
Do you be getting those?
Yeah.
Look, you can hear it.
I be seeing
You can hear it, and you can hear the disappointment in this brother's voice that this other brother is not really feeding into speaking about other men. You can hear the disappointment in his voice. You can visibly see him disappointed that this brother is not feeding into the negativity. And I see people in the chat like, brother, you need to forgive him and move on. No, this brother needs to be corrected. All right? Let me make this clear. I'm not doing this out of anger. Once this live stream ends, I'm going to do what I do, brother. I'm going to continue to grow, continue to ascend, continue to do what it is I do, bro. And that's teach the word of the Most High God. Teach the scriptures, teach the truth, make brothers aware. Make brothers and sisters aware of what's going on. But as men, we got to begin to hold men accountable for being cowardice, for being yellow belly, for being liars, slanderers, backbiters, and gossipers. Especially if these men are in leadership positions to teach and lead other people. They got to be corrected. Understand that. And this is a brother I know personally, so he's going to get dealt with. You understand? That would be hypocritical if I didn't deal with this brother, because I deal with everything else when it's wrong. And we're going to this is going to become a teaching point, because I'm going to show you the telltale signs, and I'm going to show you how to be careful of who you let in your inner circle, and how to beware of these snakes out here, because they out here and they waiting on an opportunity to strike. Right?
a lot of that shit.
But yeah, man, this is...
Yeah, I be seeing the red cars and shit, red cars. They be following me with Impalas. You know what I'm saying?
Impalas?
Or like the Chevy cars, I get followed a lot.
See, now look, this conversation just gets dry, because now you got to talk about how you get followed. Yeah, Chevy's following me. Is that the level that you want to give people? See, you sit here and you hate because a brother's articulate about what's going on. They don't like the fact that you can break it down from a mental, spiritual, and a physical aspect. So, because they're carnal. Carnal people are going to be carnal. So, it's all about, a car's following me today. Yeah, we're getting followed. We're getting persecuted. Well, how about empowering yourself? Understand the spiritual relevance of why you've been targeted. It's low level.
So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just sun gazing. I'm in...
And now he's sun gazing. See, that's what's wrong with this brother. He's staring at the damn sun and it's rotting his damn brain. He's frying his damn eyelids and rotting his damn brain. He's burning his brain cells, staring at the damn sun. Talking about, I'm just here sun gazing. Yeah, that's why you talking foolish. That's what got you talking crazy. For those that don't know, I'm all for getting sunlight. I'm all for getting vitamin D. Your body needs it. I talk about that all the time. But if you want to go out here and stare at the damn sun, you're going to get retinopathy. Yes, that's a real thing. You're going to destroy your damn brain like knowledge of truth, or whatever he's calling himself these days. If you want to stare at the sun and rot your damn brain and burn your eye sockets out, go ahead. It'll have you talking just like this brother here. It'll have you talking just like him. Have you dizzy as hell. You got some of these brothers talking about they stare at the sun for 2 hours. I would love to picture that with a Kodak. Let me watch you stare at the damn sun for 2 hours so you can fall on your damn face when it's all over. They will never show you. They will never show you on camera them staring at the damn sun for an hour. That comes through Roman Catholicism, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever seen the pictures with the Pope holding a staff with a sun on it, and he's looking through the sun, that shows you the Roman Catholicism that's connected to it, because the pagans worship the sun. Sunday worship, pagan. It's all satanic. Nobody's sitting there worshiping the creation. We worship the creator. That's what's wrong with these spiritual deep brothers. They want to worship the damn creation and not the creator who created the creation. Idiots, low level, buffoons, clowns, scoffers. We demon slayers, man. And he gonna get slayed. He gonna get this work today. We're gonna go to that word. We're gonna go to that sword.
As you should.
I'm just in the woods, son.
But yo, listen, man. This for the people that's really not, that find it hard to cope with it. Listen.
Again, the other brothers trying to help brothers who having a hard time. While this little gossip girl over here trying to be a chatty patty. He like, look, man, for people who suffering, he's trying to direct the conversation to something righteous. So I gotta respect the brother, but I gotta warn the brother as well. If this brother would do this to me, and disrespect me in that way, then damn it, brother, you better watch out, because he'll do it to you too.
I'm telling you that you are powerful. Walk in your strength. Walk in it. Don't dim your light because you scared that how somebody gonna feel. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck these Asians. If you gotta dim your light because you feel like your friend gonna get jealous, that's not your friend. Because you shouldn't feel no type of way. You shouldn't have to bring up a thought that your friend gonna act some type of way. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not your friend, man. Don't dim your light for nobody. You stop underestimating yourself, man. Now I'm putting my mask.
Yeah.
I'm putting my mask on because I'm going in the gym, but I don't wear this shit, man. I don't wear this.
I feel you.
I don't wear this shit, man.
Yeah, I be in the gym too. You know what I'm saying? I be fucking with the bag and shit, but
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're a targeted individual, you want to go to the gym too. You definitely want to go to the gym a lot. Because
you want to stay active, man.
They want you to stand still or be frustrated all day.
Stay active, man. Because you gotta understand, like, I'm a big dude, you feel me? I'm like 220 all solid, you feel me? So the perks they know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Carnal.
Yeah.
Carnal. Now, that was it. That was the stream. The brother went in the gym, did his thing, whatever. Now, look. Let's go to the scriptures. Galatians chapter 6, verse 4.
It's time to step up.
Hold on.
Step up.
They playing ads. Hold on one moment.
Free from the risk of HIV. From the makers of Truvada, there's another prep option.
I apologize for that. Let's go right to the scriptures, ladies and gentlemen. Galatians chapter 6, verse 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. Let every man prove his own work. See, brothers be too focused on other brothers. Focus on what other brothers are doing. Focus on your own work. And you'll have that peace and clarity where you don't have to be a chatty patty, bro. You ain't got to go, trying to get people to turn against people and cause division and cause problems and out here doing this nonsense. If you focusing on your own damn work, you ain't got to worry about that. You understand? Focus on what you do. You take the knowledge and information you learn and you do what you want to do with it. Because this make you look real bad, bro. It makes you look real desperate, jealous, envious. You looking bad out here, bro. You looking real bad out here, bro. Especially to someone who supported you. I actually helped build your channel. But you're not going to tell the people that. You're not going to tell the people that we had videos in the past that went viral, which got you subscribers. It got you started. But this is what you go do out of envy, and it's nothing but envy. It's jealousy. You don't like how a brother is talking, how he looks out his eyes, how a brother articulates. That sounds like hatred. That sounds like jealousy. That sounds like envy. And let me tell y'all this, right? There's a lot of people in your inner circle who are just like this. You gotta pay attention to the signs. I've seen the signs with this brother. I'd be a liar if I told you I didn't see this coming. Like, I'm not completely shocked. I'm not completely surprised about this one. This brother many times have said certain things to me that was a trigger. But I seen potential in this brother to be a leader one day. Because I like what he disliked about me, how I articulate, I actually respected and liked the fact that he say things forceful. He don't care how he come out. I actually respected and liked that. I commended him for that. Because the Bible says cry aloud and spare not. I like that about the brother. But he disliked the fact, clearly, that I like to be more articulate. I like to really paint the picture and depict what's going on. I read a lot. You understand? The Most High gives me the spirit of utterance. So, you know, that shows the envy and jealousy. You, ladies and gentlemen out there, may be looking at somebody in a positive light. Somebody in your inner circle. You might not even have these negative thoughts about them at all. But the whole time, they thinking of you negatively. And this is why we stay to ourselves a lot of the time. We expect certain energy out of people. We expect a certain code of conduct out of people. Now, let's continue. Again, any background music, I don't own the rights to it. It's just background. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 3. For ye are yet carnal. For as there is among you envying and strife and division, are ye not carnal and walk as men? So that's what you have right there, brothers who are carnal. At least this brother who's carnal. Envying and strife. When you're carnal, it causes envying and strife. It causes you to make division and separation among brothers and sisters. You understand that that's the situation that you see in their hand with this brother. And you know, he got to be rebuked. He got to be put in his place. He got to know the error of his ways. All right. Let's get him another one. I ain't going to go on too long, man. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. A false witness shall not be unpunished. Now, young still, knowledge of self, whatever you calling yourself, you bear false witness against me. You slandered me. You backbited. You did it with no reason, no offense. Your deed is not going to go unpunished. Now, I'm not the old me. I'm not the old me. If I was the old me, and I seen you face to face, I would probably lay hands on you, bruh. But I'm going to let the Most High deal with this. Just know that the deeds you do, the little ugliness that you do, will not go unpunished. Understand that, brother. Understand that. This is not your first offense. We had conversations in the past, but this will be your last. I advise you to keep my name out of your mouth. I advise you to keep my name out of your mouth. Put some respect on a brother who helped you. Brothers like to talk about who are agents. That's agent behavior right there, what you did. Sowing discord is an agent. An agent is simply someone who creates chaos. And that's what you did. Brothers and sisters now know that gang stalking is more spiritual than physical. Brothers and sisters know that if we cleave under the shadow of the Most High, that we are protected through all of this. Everybody who is a victim of neighborhood mobbing, workplace mobbing, internet mobbing, cyber hacking, harassment, anybody who feels as if they're being stalked by people, I want you to understand that the Most High God has power over everything in this universe. Everything. The only thing he's asking from you is to come under his fold of protection, honor his laws, statutes, and commandments. Do as his scriptures say. Because this battle is against man. You have man's laws, and then you have God's laws. It will behoove you to find out what God's laws are so you can be protected throughout this program. The reality of this program stems deeper than any brother on YouTube who's speaking truth. The reality of the gang stalking program stems way back, all the way to the 50s, the late 50s, early 60s. There was organizations that were being green lighted. There were organizations that were being watched, all in all because brothers were speaking truth, or brothers were standing for something that was socially prevalent, something that can help their people as a whole, and the government came against these individuals. It's on records. It's on files. This is public knowledge and public domain. Organizations like COINTELPRO, they have systematically dismantled organizations like the Black Panther Party. So you see a lot of people using this as a fad. Since when has being targeted by satanic powers become a gang? You're not a real blood. You're not a real Crip. You're not down with the set. You're not down with that set. You're not down with this set. The truth is, every breathing soul who is walking the narrow path of righteousness is being targeted in this world. They're being targeted by some unforeseen forces a lot of the times. A targeted individual is simply an individual who has decided that they're going to think outside of the confines of social norms. Therefore, they're going to take the blunt of people's aggression because of it. There's people who are dealing with people in their family, immediate circle, friends and family. People who experience a great deal of betrayal a lot of the times is because that person is walking a narrow path. The Bible says they will hate you for my name's sake. Hate you. They'll hate the fabric of your being because your existence bothers them. Your existence, it brings them to a lower state. It bothers their everyday goings because they're bothered by the fact that this is an individual who is living proof, an example that God is real and that we're going to have to answer for everything that we do when all is said and done. You become living proof because there's change in your life. There's things happening in your life that's utter proof that the Most High had their hand on your life. A lot of y'all were in horrible situations. Some of y'all was facing life in prison. Some of y'all was abused as children. It's a miracle that some of us can formulate sentences. This ain't no damn game or no fad. This is a real spiritual war. And this is not to be played with by these clowns, by these scoffers, by these envious, jealous folks who don't have nothing better to do with their time than take the awakening and cause division, cause strife. How can you use the awakening to cause strife? Shame on you. Shame on you. It's our time, ladies and gentlemen, to wake up and continue to push forward in this day and age. Now, I made this video because I wanted to show you why we roll solo. Why we choose to be lone wolves, lone warriors, lone soldiers. This is exactly why. Every time you put yourself out there, every time you show love, every time you try to dwell with brothers and sisters, you get the nonsense. They show you their horns. So I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, grow on your own. The way that the Spirit of the Most High is moving, He's dealing with us individually. The way the Spirit of the Most High is dealing with us, He's dealing with us individually. And that's why a lot of the times there's a lot of problems with organized religion. This is why organized religion have a lot of problems. Number one, there's no progressive revelation a lot of the time. Because since it's a group and it's a hive mentality, you got to have everything systematically put in place. Whereas though the Spirit is always revealing things to his saints. It moves. It's fluid. You got brothers and sisters all over the world who are waking up. And these brothers and sisters don't need to be a part of any groups or organizations or part of any gang or any type of group. And you see what these brothers do. They got to get other people with them before they get the courage to speak out against somebody they don't like. They got that hive mentality. And a lot of times that's what it is. The strong are those who can stand on their own 2 feet. The strong is those who can be on their own and still stand firm and strong. And that's the reality of the situation. But hopefully y'all learn from this situation not to let everybody in your circle, man. Don't trust these snakes, man. They'll do any damn thing for attention. They are attention whores. But that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank y'all for watching this live stream. If this live stream did help you out, make sure y'all share. If you're catching me for the first time, mash the subscribe button. Thank y'all in advance for following me on Patreon. Link in the description box for exclusive content. Thank you, family. With that being said, shalom and peace.